Until I start lifting weights again, Dan.
Go for it. What do I care?
That's a bridge that
like you just
I
trying to
haven't
fight me or
quite.
something?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right, this weekend, Cubs at Sox. It's going to be an invasion of your baseball team, Dave, and an invasion of your Miller Lite in that stadium.
You know, I can't stand Cubs fans, but if we're going to commiserate over one thing and one thing only, Ed, I think it'd be Miller Lite.
How magnanimous of him.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hit that spot in the right field. Great Miller Lite porch over there.
Big time.
Listen, whether it's a long weekend or a full-on vacation, it's prime time to get buddies together since 1975. Miller Lite has been the perfect way to stock up your cooler when you're finally together again. Gather your crew. It's Miller time. The taste you can depend on. A great beer trusted by beer lovers and their beer-loving friends for 50 years. Miller Lite, the official beer of the Chicago Bears. Go to MillerLite.com/stretch to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere that they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. All right, welcome to the stretch. There are some things to get to, not a whole lot, but the Bears do report to camp tomorrow. The Cubs are now tied in first place. Let's start with the Bears. Big news. Luther Burden signed a fully guaranteed contract. First of its kind, a little under $11 million. Good. I'm glad it doesn't have to carry on into camp. So that's
Yeah, I mean, I didn't. This just is a new thing that we do now, right? Just signing second round picks.
Yeah, he was the last
Guaranteed.
one to sign in in the whole class. I know that.
It is good. I was thinking about it. Is he like one of the biggest boom or bust Bears draft picks in a while?
He might be.
And obviously hasn't played yet, but I feel like he could be incredible. And there's also potential it could just not work at all. I don't know.
Biggest since Justin Fields.
Yeah.
I always go back to Anthony Miller for him.
Dude, Anthony, have you ever watched Anthony Miller's Memphis highlights?
He was
awesome.
Insane.
I remember watching. I'm like, that's one of the best route runners I've ever seen.
The only thing I'd say with Justin Fields is like you don't draft Justin Fields being like he might bust. I feel like Luther Burden, like it's very because he had such a weird career.
Yeah.
Not weird, but he was so exceptional. Whatever it was 2 years ago. Last year was kind of not as good. So it's there.
The mock drafts before last season had him as a top 10
Yeah.
pick.
Right.
So
Right. So I don't know.
No, he's awesome.
For him. Yeah.
Very skilled.
Yeah.
Very skilled. But sometimes that always doesn't matter. So
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
It would be he needs to be good.
Yeah, for sure.
Because otherwise we're pretty thin.
Yeah, but I don't know, and I'm not saying he's going to be a bust because Anthony Miller busted out, but he is always who I kind of, recall.
I still think Anthony Miller might have something.
No.
I don't know what he's doing right
Anthony
now.
Miller fucking sucked.
Where'd he go? Pittsburgh after us? I believe it was.
He's got to be out of the league.
Yeah.
Did he go to Atlanta for a minute?
That's Mooney.
Yeah, that's right.
He's 30.
Mooney had a really good year last year.
Says he's
Wow.
still
Mooney
on
was
the.
pretty good last
He
year.
was pretty good last year.
There was a point late in the year where he led the league in receptions over 20 yards.
Right.
Mm-hmm. He's on the Ravens, it says.
Yeah.
So
Played 2 games last year.
yeah, so he went to the Texans and then the Steelers. So
Have you guys been watching that the quarterback show?
I started it, have not gotten more than a half hour. Why? What's
Kirk
wrong?
Cousins is maybe the weirdest guy of all time to be.
I kind of like this move of showing up with the headshot
Yeah.
for his haircut. Like once you get one good haircut, just being like, I want this
Forever.
over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there's a scene with his brother and his 2 friends, and they're just like, man, like I would just never be friends with these guys. Like they're
What were
just
they
like
doing?
they're kind of like they have like one game a year where the brother and 2 friends like show up for a game, and they always do it as like a theme. So they're like,
What?
yeah, they go and they like dress up in the stands, and they're like this 80s like workout guys with wigs on, and like I'm just like, what is?
You know what the
and then
best
there's
way to
this-
watch a football game is? To go to a football game and watch a football game.
Yeah, and then they're like singing Cher in the car, which I'm not opposed to singing in the car, but it was just like it felt like everything felt like very forced. Like, look at how funny and zany we are,
Whoa.
and it was like no wonder they won't.
I'm taking.
Okay, I gotta watch that.
I'm taking extreme offense to what you're saying.
I will say though, he is kind of entertaining television. Like,
Yeah, but it's like in the way that you watch like Mormon reality shows.
like I watched the first season and he was more entertaining than Mahomes.
Yeah, this
He had more
season is
personality.
Burrow it's Burrow, Cousins, and Goff.
Yeah.
And like Goff and Burrow seem like the man.
Yeah.
And then there's a big gap between. They're like, oh, get Kirk Cousins off of this screen. So, not a fan.
Anything else? I mean, they report to camp this week, but I don't know. They don't have open practices anymore, so it's not like there's anything to really watch for unless you guys really have anything.
No, I do think
one.
that there was. I saw some like people complaining, and probably rightfully so, that it's like impossible to get tickets to training camp. Now that does suck. I don't know why they've made it.
Yeah, it used to be something where, like, I used to go with, like, my mom. And
Right,
It used
yeah.
to be something where, like, I could get 4 tickets myself and so could my mom. Now it seems like people have installed, like, bots like they do, like, the sneakers
AI,
app.
yeah.
And it's just, like, no real fans get them. Like, bots get them all.
And it's obviously now they're doing it at the facility. There's a
Yeah.
lot less seating and all that stuff. But yeah, that actually sucks, and that's something that they should listen to in terms of the fans' perspective, because I think like preseason training camp, while they don't like they're not the sexiest thing, there is a element of the fan base that like they can't give up a Sunday and go to Soldier Field in during the regular season, and it might be cost or just like your kids are too
Distance,
young.
yeah.
But this is like something that you can take your kids, and you're kind of shitting on your fans to not allow that to happen.
Yeah.
It does suck. That was like a rite of passage growing up, was hitting. And before, we would have to, from where I lived, we would have to go all the way north to get up to 294 to go south to Bourbonnais, because there was no 355 extension. So it would take us like 2 hours to get to Bourbonnais.
Yeah.
And that 355 extension made it like a 40-minute drive, which was awesome. But it was a rite of passage going there 3-4 times a
Go down there, get
Yeah.
Jerry Azuma's autograph,
Right.
and
Exactly.
head home. Yeah.
Walk through
But
that
it's
tunnel of
stupid.
all the insanely overpriced merchandise that they blatantly put there.
But that's
because
fine.
It was
As
long
free
as
to
you
get
give the
into.
chance for-
right.
yeah. Yeah.
It was awesome, and you can't do that anymore, and it sucks.
And this takes away the chance of a guy like Steven Cheah showing up and running a 4.4.
Yeah.
Like that,
Also true.
all those little fan events. That's my favorite Steven Cheah story, I think.
Oh yeah. 4-4.
4.4. So
Wide receiver speed.
But no, it was twice, right?
go get somebody.
I don't know
Like,
if it
how
was
fast did that guy just run?
twice.
I think he said it was 3 times, because the third time he took his like chain off. or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
4.42.
He's so fast.
That might be his craziest story.
It's just not true at all.
Get someone over here.
Get someone.
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, leaving Bourbonnais was kind of the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's, COVID kind of did
That's
this
a- yeah,
to a
that-
lot of
that too,
places.
yeah.
A lot of teams did that because it's obviously easier to just do it at your own facility,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which I understand.
but I think the Chiefs still do it the old school way. I think there are some teams that
Cowboys
still
do.
Yeah.
They do it.
Bills did. We went to Bills camp like a couple years ago. They were at just a random college
Like
in
upstate
town.
New York or
yeah,
something,
they were
yeah.
in. Yeah,
There's something to the team building, and we've talked to multiple players about this. Ones that experienced Bourbonnais, and ones that didn't experience Bourbonnais. And there's like a schism, a divide between the two. But it's kind of funny thinking about like Brian Urlacher. He's on his way to the Hall of Fame. He's year 10 vet. He's sleeping in one of those Olivet Nazarene dorm rooms in 95-degree summer heat.
Got a window.
That's how you make a fucking football team, right?
You are letting
You
the
know?
chest hair fly, and it's a little distracting.
I like it. I like it.
I watched you walk into work today for
Did
a
you?
while. Yeah, I saw you on the street, and I was going really slow on the. You didn't notice me.
Mm-mm.
It was nice. I was just watching you.
Did you get any videos or anything?
No, I was actually like gonna take out my phone. I was like, no, this is just for me.
Okay.
This is just personal.
A head
You know that's
down.
Eddie's dream.
I'm
right?
jealous.
What?
I was gonna say
Eddie's like if Eddie could do anything
if we get CCTV footage of Dave.
of Dave.
Yeah, it was. That
Yeah.
was exactly. I literally almost. I was starting to reach for my phone. I was like, no, this is just kind of a moment between me and Dave. That he doesn't even realize this
We're
is
having
happening.
this moment. Yeah. I saw you pull up, and I was like,
Yeah, I had to go because someone was behind me. So like a block away, I had to go fast.
I was wondering why I didn't get a beep or a head nod or anything.
No, I was watching you.
Okay.
I'm always.
That makes it actually feel better.
Yeah.
I was
There's something about it,
2%
right?
offended. I
Yeah.
didn't get the beep or nod.
Yeah.
There's something about it, right? Just
Yeah.
watching him and like seeing like the motions he's going through, like where his brain goes.
I'd like to
next.
watch you sleep.
Because I
Yes. Yes.
because I respect the troops as much as I do. I am
How
for
did
the
that?
first
Where's
time.
this going?
That's
For the
quite
first
the
time. Well,
transition.
I
This is
because
why you need cameras. Like,
when
how
I'm-
does this guy's
when
brain
I'm
work?
walking alone, and I'm listening to an audiobook or podcast, I'll get in a zone where like all of a sudden I'll catch myself walking way too fast for like just a normal walk to work, for instance. So I was hoping that's kind of what you got, because I'm listening to for the first time ever, Band of Brothers the book instead of the TV show.
Read the book. No big deal.
I don't read books because
Really?
reading
He has, like,
books
20
is
years
a
ago.
little, you know.
It's a very big book.
It's a very different brain now.
Yeah. Actually, wait. No, I didn't read the book. I take that back. I read D-Day.
Stole my car.
Okay. Similar. But
That was a big.
That's a big, thick
like
book.
that big.
they're
Yeah.
just about to siege Carentan right now,
Nice.
and I was
Yeah,
really
dude.
getting into it. So I was walking at a stiff and a brisk pace, and I was wondering if you
Was that for school that you read that?
I don't.
Why did you read?
No, I don't know. I know I read D-Day.
You were a
I was
history
interested
major,
in it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You actually
What-
you were a history major?
Yeah, history and poli-sci. I mean, I basically found the two things that I didn't have to go to class for. I didn't really learn anything. Oh, that one, Stephen Ambrose.
Yeah.
Ambrose. That one's
That's
fucking
that's
thick. It's a thick book.
656 pages.
Whew.
that's the same
Look
author.
at that. What Band of Brothers? Can I see that? I might have read that. I don't know. It's sad because the amount of books I can confidently say I've read is maybe. Yeah, I don't think I read
The
that.
last book.
That's-
Oh no, I did. No, I
Ambrose,
did
too.
because it's also Ambrose. Yeah, yeah.
It's Ambrose.
I get into like kicks with authors and I just keep going. That's like how I've seen every Michael Lewis movie. I've read the book. 'Cause I've read all the Michael Lewis books.
Moneyball and what else is there?
Big Short
Oh,
Yeah.
Big Short.
and
That's right.
Blindside.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
you
written
thought
all
there was
those?
only one.
I didn't know he.
You
I-
thought there was only
No,
one.
I didn't know.
No,
he was
you thought there was
Blindside.
only
I
one.
did know he was the Big Short. I didn't know he was Blindside though.
Moneyball's a shit book anyway.
It kind of ruined baseball.
Well, it's ridiculous that they did an entire book about being like, hey, yeah, we just got the key to baseball is get some fat,
Math nerd.
fat guys who can take walks and then just keep out the part
How
that
many?
they had
How
the
many
greatest.
World Series had the A's won in the last
Not only that, but they
25
just
years?
kept out the part where they had like the best young starting staff ever, and they
all
had
time.
wasn't that Miguel Tejada?
Yep.
Yeah,
Eric Chavez.
that's
They
pretty
were-
important.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, we found this guy Euclid. That's the key to baseball. It's like, well, yeah, you can do that for your first baseman if you have Miguel Tejada and Mulder and Zito and yeah,
Hudson.
yeah. That's a really
Like
important
multiple,
part, don't you
multiple
think?
Cy Young winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. Was Houston Street closing it down for them too?
Yeah, he was.
I think he was.
He was.
Thought he was a little later.
I think he might have been.
Yeah, he was. He was
later.
2005. So
Yeah.
yeah,
He was right
he
there.
was. He was later. But they did have a good closer. I
They
think.
had that
Yeah.
third baseman.
Jason Isringhauser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is like the thing.
Billy Koch.
Billy Koch,
Billy
too.
Koch
This
is there.
And that was their thing in Moneyball is they're like, yeah, we would just breed closers that we would flip for all these awesome prospects that would go on to do shit for the teams that we traded him to. Billy Koch was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we were circling the White Sox.
The
in
White
that
Sox
trade 'cause
guy.
We knew that we were going to rip them off, and they did. That was Billy Koch. I was at a game. What year did he get traded to the White Sox? 06, 07?
He played
maybe?
2002 with the A's. So
So maybe a little earlier than that. So I was young. I was a teenager. I don't think I was there with my dad, but I have never seen a White Sox fan base target a White Sox player and be like, "Hey, Billy, fuck you," and like talk to him and just roast him like from the stands. As Billy Koch is the most hated player I think I've ever seen on the with the White Sox uniform on.
really,
Yeah, he would get roasted from the stands. Like unmercifully roasted, and I kind of felt bad. I'm like, hey, this is kind of one of our guys. We want him to do well, but he's not. But fuck him at the same time.
poor Billy Koch. What else we got? It's a very quiet week.
You guys keep saying that.
It is.
I got
it not?
kind of beef with Cubs fans right now because I keep
I
reading
have Cubs
the sky's falling.
I don't think the sky's falling.
No.
The Cubs are
No, I mean,
awesome right now.
but Dave, the Brewers did just catch us.
They did.
So that's not sky is falling. That's just saying like, yeah, they have
Oh,
the set.
it's a 2-horse race for sure.
Yeah, and the Cubs have the best record in the NL, and the team in their division also has the best record in the NL. It sucks. I'm a little nervous. I'm not sky is falling. I'm a little nervous about. Did you guys see Carter Hawkins win on 670 to score? And he basically, I don't want to say he like laid the groundwork, but he kind of gave a quote that was like, "We might not be as aggressive as you think we're going to be," and that makes me a little nervous because they are really good. They're a really good team.
Yeah.
And is there a point where they are like, we're so good we don't need to trade anything at the trade deadline? I think they're going to add someone at some point, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Every team needs pitching.
Correct.
Like, I don't care
Yeah,
if
the
you-
Dodgers need pitching.
Right. So if you want to say like, oh, we like Matt Shaw and we don't think we need a everyday third baseman, fine, I guess.
Let me find the quote for you guys.
But-
it just got my my ears perked up when I saw it. I was just like,
I'm hoping
that's
that's
interesting.
like it's
Some gamesmanship or
smoke
something?
screen season.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I hope so too.
this is a monster stretch here because you got
These next 10 days are absurdly important.
I don't know where you're hearing the sky's falling. I don't think people are saying
No one's
I
falling.
am just, that's the vibe I get from watching from kind of
No.
sort of
I was
distance on
pumped.
Twitter.
yeah. This is a great
Shoutout.
weekend.
So
Yeah,
he just put the Yankees and the Red Sox in his back pocket.
Dude.
Like,
yeah.
Like
back to
a
back.
little fucking elf.
Yeah.
He just like,
Soda's awesome.
Dude,
He's a
he was
gangster.
awesome.
People are saying that I'm too
Red Sox
negative
were the
about
hottest team in baseball, and the Cubs, aside from yesterday, obviously Sunday's different, but just kind of dummied them a little bit.
No, I'm not negative at all. I like I said, my only concern is that we're too good for the trade deadline, where they're gonna weirdly be cheap about it. I don't think that actually will happen because that would be insane if they didn't add someone. I mean, we literally have 4 starters right now. But that would be my only concern. And obviously the Brewers. But the Brewers is like
can't
one of those
say this.
situations.
No,
but the
that's
Brewers
just
is
it.
also like you
I
have
think they
8.
can.
You have
They've won 10 in a row. They can't. They cannot.
You're
They're
never
never
as good
in a
as
row.
when you're playing your
they have
best.
good
You're never-
pitching.
But
That
they're
fucking
going-
kid is
They're
so
going
sick.
to they're going to stay consistent.
But
Yeah.
here's why I'm not concerned. I wouldn't say I'm not concerned about the Brewers. It's more it will figure itself out because we play them like 8 times
Yeah.
coming up. So, and I think there's a 5-game stretch. We have a doubleheader from the beginning of the season. That's going to be it. Like you got to just play your best baseball there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you do, then you should be able to win the division. If you don't, then you didn't deserve to win the division.
This next stretch is Royals, White Sox, Brewers with the deadline mixed in. So it's like the next 10 days are like a scary 10 days.
I just can't believe they swept the Dodgers.
I know,
Dodgers have been bad.
but still.
If this season comes down to us losing fucking 2 games in Japan
I know, right?
mid-spring
Remember we got
training,
up for it to
Yeah.
say that we
Yes.
were up for it.
I will be protesting.
Dave cooked us a delicious breakfast. for
That's
that.
right.
That was the only win.
Could you imagine though if this season comes down to that?
Dude,
That would be crazy.
shaping up that way.
I know. What the fuck? That sucks.
Yeah.
That really sucks. I think people are hard on you because you had to show the tweet a couple weeks ago. You're like, he doesn't look the same.
And he wasn't though, and that could have been like he didn't trust his legs yet coming back from that hamstring.
Yeah, it was early
Yeah,
from his recovery.
but it was like strikeout rates down, velocities down. Like he's still effective, but he's not this dominant guy, like front of the rotation guy.
Yeah.
So then it was like, if he's like an above, if he's like a 3, but he's your 1, that's not great. But now he looks more
He's
like
back,
himself. Yeah.
He's back. Hey guys, Chevy Drive Chicago has everything you need to shop and buy smart at your local Chevy dealer. Great styles, the latest tech. You'll look good and feel good about what you're driving. Now is the time to get into the Chevy family of EVs. Equinox EV, Blazers EV, and the Silverado EV. Take advantage of all incentives today. Don't wait. Go to ChevyDriveChicago.com to find your local dealer and drive one today. Chief is very happy with his Blazer.
Yep. And I'm going to go to Chevy Drive Chicago to find that dealer nearest me. I already know what it is, but I need an oil change. I'm due for an oil change. They take great care of it, so I'll be in there probably this coming weekend.
Me and White Sox Dave were browsing the site last week. We were in a conference room, just talking Chevy, talking shop. We're looking at the Silverados. We're checking out the Equinoxes. We're checking out the Traverses. It's all good stuff. So head to ChevyDriveChicago.com to find your local dealer.
Quick aside.
Yeah.
I watched Jaws recently. Chief Brody has like a 1975 or whatever year that movie came out, Chevy Blazer with the top off. It might be the hottest car of all time. They got to bring like that version of the Blazer back. Is
We got to look into that.
incredible.
I'm sure it was awesome.
Yeah.
Head to ChevyDriveChicago.com to find your local dealer today.
I also will say he's back, and whoever they end up getting at the trade deadline, because I think more Carter Hawkins was like we're good enough. We're a really good team right now. We got to play well. I think they're not. I think people expecting them to go and get a top ace I don't think that's going to happen.
Like people are expecting
DeGrom or Alcantara, who's not been great, but or even a Zach Gallen. Like, I don't think they're going to do that. I think that, and this is probably the right strategy. They have to do something, hopefully a couple things, but the Cubs defense is elite.
Yeah.
So it's like, find a guy who can pitch to contact.
But what sucks is even with a fully healthy staff, you still want to see an arm at the top of there. Like even if Steele's healthy, you still want another right-handed arm.
Yeah.
Right? You still want a top end.
Like power pitching in
Yeah,
the playoffs
you
is
just do.
like they don't really have that.
Yeah.
So
Like Like,
Yeah.
like even Steele aside, that's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's not.
Maybe they actually will get someone. I just don't think the when I listened to Carter Hawkins on 670, I didn't get the feeling that they were going to go, and that doesn't really happen that much anymore. Like the big
deadline.
splash
Big
deadline has not.
Teams all, even the best of the best. I think you could probably take the Dodgers away, maybe the Mets a little bit, but the Cubs are kind of guilty of it. A lot of teams prospect toward.
Yeah.
Like here's so the Cubs top prospect, Owen Casey. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right.
You are.
I think that'll be a big tell. If he's gone at the deadline, I would say you could probably chalk up a huge extension for Kyle Tucker in the offseason. But if he's still here, I would say he's kind of the guy they're trying to replace Tucker with. Is that a fair, like, eventually down the road?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah. I mean, the Tucker thing I'm not even going to think about until, because it's clear they missed their window. Like, I think
totally,
they could have done it early in the season, and now it's just like,
First month, maybe.
Why would you sign a deal at this point if you're Kyle Tucker?
You wouldn't.
3 months, 2.5 months away.
No point.
Might as well hit the market.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was Jim Bowden. Bowden, he had a poll out and said Owen Casey was voted the prospect most likely to get traded at the deadline.
He did.
Yeah.
See, that we'll see. I think the Cubs should unload him. What the fuck is he doing to help your team win this year? Obviously, he might be a bat off the bench or something, but your outfield's pretty set. I think that, you gotta deal him and just make a huge run. I don't care if it's for a Chris Sale or like whoever. The Braves stink this year. What are the Braves? 15 games under 500 right now.
Yeah,
they're
stink.
bad.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, like I would be swinging for the fence if I'm the Cubs, and if they don't, I think that tells a lot what their mindset is going into the offseason as well.
Yeah.
So next 10 days, insanely.
They will make a move. It just won't be to the degree that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not gonna be
I think they should, though. To me, they should. They're a top 2 or 3 team in baseball. Fucking go and win the World Series.
I agree with
That's
you.
how they
I
should
agree.
be thinking. But if they don't, then fuck them even more. That's bad for baseball move. When you can win the World Series, win the World Series.
Yeah, listen, I don't disagree. It will be interesting to see how it plays out, because I don't. I mean, if you're a really good team, I don't know. If you're a really good team and you have a really good defense and you can find a guy for cheaper who can pitch I understand that this is also the Jed and back to Theo line of thinking. Just get in the dance and see what happens.
Roll the dice, right?
But but the Owen Casey is tied to Kyle Tucker, because then it's if you go for it and you don't win it and you don't sign him.
Yeah, no, the Kyle Tucker. I'm just putting it off to the side of my brain, because it's like it will piss me off if I think about him not re-signing. So it's like I'll just deal with that later. It's like this season is the important thing.
Yeah, but if it's Cam Smith and Owen Casey,
right,
for a rental, and then you don't win and you don't sign him, then it's like, well,
Yeah, that's the other question is, do you get a guy for 3 months, or do you try to get a guy who's got
some
a little
term
bit of control, and then you're reloading for next year too?
PFT asked me on Tuesday on that Home Run Derby stream, if we win the World Series this year, would you trade that for Kyle Tucker not signing long term?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, but you have to.
It would. Of course, you would, but it would suck that the Ricketts would get off the hook.
Yeah, they would.
They
100% would.
There is part of me that would be like, motherfucker.
fly the banner.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. You take it every time, but it would be
It
annoying.
Shouldn't be one or the other, though.
No,
you win the World Series,
Absolutely
that should be all the incentive to sign him even more,
Yeah.
because you made that much more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
But I know that they would be thinking the other way around.
Yeah, and
more
it's like,
than
we
likely.
got one. Like,
We got another one.
The Hotel Zachary is
fuck
going to
that
be filled
$600 million
through the beginning of
We'll
November.
never forget what he did for this organization.
Yeah.
But Owen Casey, you're up. Anything White Sox related?
Yeah, they played a good weekend set.
They
and
swept somebody.
They swept somebody. I did not
they
remember
sweep?
this. The Pirates. They
perfect.
they swept the Angels last September. I don't remember that.
Okay.
Obviously, that was in the middle of a 121 game or lost season, but they teed off on the ball two games in a row, 10 runs. Luis Robert looked like he was the Luis Robert of old. He was drilling the ball weekend. He really needed that few days off. Hopefully he stays hot enough for the next 10 days where he is
Gonna be
no
flipped?
longer in the White Sox lineup. Aside from that, nothing really to report. Vargas and Mydroth.
Vargas is fucking good,
Well, he's been fucking bad for another month.
but he had a good day yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday he
Yeah.
did look very good, and Mydroth also looked good. But for the last, 25, 30 days, those guys have been very, very bad. And that's pretty much all I'm watching for, is to see how good the development is with the guys that hopefully means something for the next couple of years. But yeah, a 10-game set, or a 3-game set, 2 10-run games. You'll take it.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
That's all I got on White Sox.
NBA Summer League's over. Congrats to the Charlotte Hornets for winning it. I cannot believe that they get rings for winning the Summer League.
They do?
Yes, they got rings.
What?
Please
Would you
pull the
accept
rings.
that?
I mean, I guess I made T-shirts.
Yeah.
So those T-shirts were awesome.
They have rings, dude.
I
I couldn't believe it. It's like a
That's
yeah, dude.
I wonder what kind of diamond.
That's 2022, but
movies
that's
those aren't diamonds. They can't be
You
diamonds.
think it's?
I saw
CZ?
Ramona Shelburne. There was some type of sapphire going on there. But
Pretty funny.
yeah, I couldn't believe it, dude. That's another thing.
I wouldn't accept it
I would.
A Summer League ring.
Yeah, that's funny.
for the. Okay, you do it for the novelty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially like for some of these guys, that might be the peak.
it's true.
I mean, there's a lot of guys who play in the summer league who are not going to be on a roster.
Yeah, but if you're Con Knipple, I'd be like,
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
fine.
do this.
Yeah.
I can't. Do this.
Lance was talking
Kalkbrenner?
about a 5'8" Japanese player the Bulls have on their roster.
Definitely not 5'8".
Yeah,
Is-
Yuki.
Is that what you said?
No way he's 5'8".
he is.
I'm just regurgitating what.
Watch this. 5'8".
What?
He just signed with the Bulls on a 2-way contract. He was on the Memphis Grizzlies last year. He only averaged about 2 points a game, though.
He's actually 5'8"?
He's actually
No way.
5'8". Yeah, he's actually
And
pretty
that's-
good. If you're
oh,
watching the summer
that's a
league, he's
program.
fast, kind of get some buckets. Got some
That's
Earl Boykin in him.
That's a program 5'8". He's probably 5'6", 5'7".
I don't believe it.
Good for him.
He went for
That's
20
sick.
and 10 in the summer league against the Jazz.
I like to see it.
Yeah, I guess
shorter
he is
guy
5'8".
That's awesome. I mean, they're just trying to be. They're trying to get some NFL in there. They're trying to make it.
Yeah.
You know, they got the in-season tournament, rings for summer league. They're trying to make everything an event. I get it. That's part of the game. I'm also about to do the rundown. So any WNBA labor relations talks you guys want to warm me up with, because I'm sure that's going to be a hot topic.
Dude, this guy's so short. Watch his highlights. No, I don't know.
Wait, are they all going? Are they actually going to go on strike, or did they start a strike,
No, I
or
think
are they
there's a-
just crying about money?
There's a new CBA that's going to happen.
Okay,
so
new CBA.
It's going to be
How much
topic of
do they
discussion.
claim that the league loses?
$50 million.
I don't buy that shit.
Well, no, I mean
don't buy
that's every owner does this.
Yeah.
This is I heard those numbers. I'm like, I don't buy that shit. They're not fucking losing money like they say they are.
No,
They're
every
pulling a
owner does
Reinsdorf.
this. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're pulling a Reinsdorf.
Yeah,
I don't
they-
buy that
they
shit.
claim they lose.
So give the girls their money, or give her money.
I think they should get. I said on PMT. Well, what do you guys think the salary cap is?
I saw this 2 weeks ago and it stunned me. So I'm
Okay.
not gonna. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
refrain from
guess.
that.
Per team. Per year.
Don't look it up yet, Lance.
I
up.
I'm
thought
going to say 1.8 million.
I thought it was like $300K.
Salary
For the
cap
whole
for the
team?
whole
Yes,
team?
yes.
All right, well, that's stupid. That ruins it.
Okay.
1.5.
One.
It's 1.
300K, Dave?
It was okay. Is that the league min? Maybe. What I thought I saw
Salary cap for the whole team.
1.5.
300K for
I mean, they say,
that would mean that every woman was making like $25,000.
I understand.
No wonder they hate Caitlin Clark.
I understand. I'll be better at basketball.
1.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it probably should be more.
That stunned me.
Yeah. Stunned me.
I have but it's like, how many teams are doing well? Like
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
the financials. Owners lie about all the financials. There was obviously many years where the WNBA wasn't doing well and getting
Yeah.
bailed out, but it's
It's
very clear that
shifted.
it's blowing up right now, and the amount of like viewers watching and the merchandise they sell. I don't know. Like, yeah, figure out a way to pay the players more.
Are you still a Sky season ticket holder?
I am not.
Oh.
So Golden
not.
State was the last expansion team. They were 50 million. And
Valkyries.
yeah, the Valkyries, and now there are 3 new ones coming within the next 3 years. That went for 250 million apiece.
All right. So then no one's just pissing away
Correct.
250 million. So like the league,
But
That's just it. Yeah.
isn't that kind of the MLS method right now? I don't know.
The
if
MLS makes no sense.
The MLS is a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah.
A pyramid scheme, actually, I should say. It's a pyramid scheme.
They signed like a 10-year rights deal with Apple, so like nobody can really watch it, for $2 billion, and you got 30 teams. So like that ends up being like not that much money per year.
No, the MLS, and they just keep adding teams, and every time they add a team, all the money goes back to the current owners.
Yes.
So I don't understand how that's not a pyramid scheme.
Like I remember that.
They're like, if you add a team and
yeah.
you give me $300 million, then you find a guy who can add a team.
But it's like that. The San Diego.
There's 30 teams now.
Yeah, it might be more.
That's an insane amount.
The San Diego. I remember this was a couple of years ago. So they're a team now, but their expansion fee was $600 million for an MLS team in San Diego.
What's baseball's like? I feel like that's baseball's.
Yeah,
but then like if you like Nottingham Forest, when they were purchased in 2017, they're in the second tier in England, which is a way better league than the MLS. It was $50 million. So you can buy, and like my uncle is involved in that world. Like he's looking at a team. And they're like, the money's not like that prohibitive. Like you could put a group together. Like you could buy a team, Dan. Like
what?
You could buy an English soccer team.
Well, I did Swansea.
Yeah, but you could own one like yourself.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, like in like the 5th level?
Yeah, like you could do a
Yeah,
Wrexham.
yeah.
Like that's
No thanks.
like I think Wrexham was bought for like $6 million.
I was gonna say
like that.
10 or something.
Yeah,
Soccer's just too boring.
Yeah, soccer stinks.
I like it a lot.
Soccer stinks. It's such a bad sport. Yeah, I'm gonna watch.
I actually do like the EPL, but I just the MLS is.
I think the best thing that soccer has going for it is the time it's on. Like I love watching it at 9 in the morning.
Correct. Big
background music. Sure.
Yeah.
What is there a world? What if they were head to head with like the NFL? Would you watch Forest over the NFL?
No.
Like
it would depend on the game. Yeah. Like I would watch Forest over like Jags Titans or something. Okay. For sure. But I wouldn't if it became Bears versus Forest and they're like, no.
Then you would not.
No.
Okay.
But it would like almost
would you
never happen.
TV it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I watched this is like embarrassing. I watched a preseason game on my laptop on Saturday. They played like nobody scored. It was
I watch
horrible.
every single White Sox.
Nottingham Forest?
Nottingham Forest. What is that?
That's a preseason soccer game.
It's 9 in the morning.
That actually sounds like being tortured.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad. It was a bad Nottingham Forest against Monaco, 9 a.m. on a Saturday. Not great.
What's the worst preseason you could watch?
NBA. I mean, it's all.
It might
They gave
be,
rings for the summer league. I know that's not preseason.
It's not baseball.
It might be soccer.
I think it's soccer.
Yeah.
Hockey's not great.
I mean, football obviously has gotten
Hockey's
bad.
like way quick. I feel like it's like
They play 6.
it's like kind of in and out. It's like all right,
Yeah.
here's regular
Yeah.
season.
Football's gotten bad. They don't play.
But that one series is awesome.
Yeah,
One series, and you're always trying to like talk yourself into
True.
Yeah.
some kid.
It's kind of like it's become like the Kentucky Derby. You just turn it on, you watch the first series, and you turn it off.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I was stunned. I just pulled it up. The Fire were top 5 in attendance. Did they average 26,000 fans?
No, I can't imagine. I mean,
I heard they get.
I don't know
kinda
shit
rowdy.
about the MLS. I do not care about the MLS. I actually think the players don't care about the MLS.
No, why would they, Dan? Why would a soccer player care about soccer? Why would anything care?
Well, no, I think there are some. I'm not fuck all soccer. I like specifically MLS. We're just watching. It's just not.
If you're Messi, do you care about playing for Miami?
No, he likes living in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be
And then
sick.
He makes a shit ton of money,
200.
but
And he
he's
just
even
dominates like a bunch of guys who stink.
Yeah.
No, he's old.
That,
he's,
you know what? I
he's
kinda
talking
like
about
to do
leaving
that.
too.
Messi is?
Yeah.
Really? To where?
To somewhere in Europe to like be ready for the World Cup. He's like, this league is not good enough to get me like
Ready.
where I need to be for the World Cup.
I like that Dave's trying to bring in the ring for the fuck soccer take here.
I have tried
He's really
so
trying.
hard to and I do
Yeah,
like
I'm not
the
fuck
relegation.
soccer. I want it very clear. I'm not fuck soccer overall. The MLS is just utterly useless to me.
It's
The MLS
I just
stinks.
can't
It's just not good.
do it.
It's probably like the 15th best league.
Right, and it's
So
just
it's
like
like-
I can't even turn on. I wouldn't even turn on like the championship game. If I was sitting and
I don't even know when it is.
You're like, hey, the MLS championship game is on. You've got nothing going on.
Mike-
I'd be like, I'm all set.
Your Mike Francesi wouldn't watch it in your
No,
backyard.
nope. Wouldn't watch it in my basement. No.
I could put the World Baseball Classic in my backyard. I wouldn't open the drapes.
The only time Dave pays attention to soccer is for spite.
Pretty much.
Tunes
And
into rooting against Forest.
Saturday, November 22nd. That sounds like a football weekend.
Yeah, I won't be watching. That's stupid by them.
That's like rivalry week. Yeah.
why
chance.
why wouldn't they play that on like a Wednesday night?
All these leagues
give
do this
yourself a
shit
chance.
that's so dumb to me. Where it's like, don't compete against football. Like, why would you compete against football whatsoever? Who won the last year? Let's see. Let's look at the last. Give me the last 10 MLS champions. I'm just curious.
How bad are the Fire comparatively?
List of
by the
MLS champions. All right, here we go.
The Fire are just like every other Chicago team.
Okay.
That's why I
right.
asked.
All right, so
That's
the
why.
Galaxy won.
A little mini
Columbus
dynasty
Crew,
for the Columbus Crew.
Los Angeles FC. That's not a mini dynasty.
I
Just
got
two of them.
Oh, I thought
New
I read
York
it
City FC, Columbus. The parity is a little too much for me. You need someone better.
there. Need a super team.
Seattle, Atlanta, Toronto, Seattle. Yeah, this is bad. They need a super team. This is garbage.
I also, and I'm a soccer guy, but the people who are hardcore about the MLS, and there's a lot. Like Atlanta has gotten like 80,000 people like consistently. Vancouver, all the Pacific North. Like I think you're a weirdo. Like you're a weirdo if you're very into this.
That's
Yeah.
like being into a Canadian football league, like the Toronto
scrolling.
Argonauts. Like being a mega fan.
I know
of
the Fire won it in like the late 90s.
Lost it in 2003. Is that the
Or 98.
Oh, we had
98.
Ooh, they won it at the Rose Bowl.
How about that?
This is just
Yeah.
MLS.
Cubs
They've
are
had,
the wild card and-
almost 30 years of
Well, like
champions.
look at 06 and 05.
Here's a question for you guys. And this is true. This is actually, I root against the Chicago Sky. I have no reason to really. I just kind of fucking
No,
hate
I don't
them.
root against them.
I do the same for the Fire. I don't know why. I don't have an actual concrete reason to dislike them. In fact, I should like them considering I'm from here and they're representative of my hometown. But I hope they lose every game.
I like that
I
the
don't know why.
owner cucked the White Sox out of that stadium site and built it with his own money.
I like.
I
the
like
owner.
that too.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that
pro
too. Man,
Chicago Fire owner.
Yeah.
Mansueto? Is
Yeah.
that something like that?
Yeah.
How do you hate the Sky? Who
You
hurt
guys should do this as your
There's
next
no
next
reason.
time you guys have a competition. The three of you, you should have like the loser should have to do Friday's podcast on their own with like a guest talking about the Fire.
I kind of had
Like an hour-long interview about the Fire.
I had to go to back Windy City Bowls games in like middle
Yeah,
of
that's right.
February a couple years
Oh
ago.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What bet did you lose for that?
I remember
He
that.
saw Arcidiacono there, and he
Yeah. Didn't know who he
thought he was
was.
a stoolie.
Yeah. Which you is.
Well,
Exactly. Oh yeah.
he came up to me and he was wearing he's from Philly area, obviously. He was wearing an Eagles hat. And right across the street from the Sears Center is Judson University, which is a really good NAIA school for baseball, football, basketball. It's like a powerhouse at that level. And they're the Golden Eagles. And he walked up to me and he's like, "Hey, I'm Ryan. I'm like big fan, whatever." I'm like, "Oh, hey man." I'm like, "Oh, do you play basketball at like Judson across the street or something?" And he's like, "No, I play for the Bulls. I'm Ryan Arcidiacono." I'm like, "I'm an asshole."
And you wonder why
up, man?
I want CCTV footage of you.
But that was, I mean, he was in the stands in like street clothes of a Windy City, and I like just didn't put two and two together at that time. Like, you know, it was,
Reef took everything you love about sandals and built it into shoes. Take their Neptune. It's designed to feel good all day and look good doing it. The Neptune is the MVP. It's breathable. It's lightweight with a collapsible heel for that slip-on cruisy living. Both built full of technical features. It's got the swell sole construction, expanded TPU insoles, engineered mesh uppers, and more. They're loaded. White Sox Dave, I know we always compliment each other when we're rocking our Reefs.
that is true, Ed.
It's a great shoe. It's just a great shoe. Great sandal, too.
I got so I got a pair of sandals and I got two pair of shoes for them. One of them has become my just everyday walking around go to throw them on shoe.
They look good, feel good, and you can open a beer bottle with it. It's nice.
What else do you need?
What else do you need,
Exactly.
Ed?
Go take a look at reef.com/stretch and use promo code STRETCH15 to get 15% off your first order over $49 or get free shipping on any order over $65. That's reef.com/stretch and use promo code STRETCH15 for 15% off your first order over $49. Part of My Cheesesteak is a brand new combo on its menu, introducing the Big One, an original classic cheesesteak, your choice of our brownie bites and donut dippers, and a drink, all for a discounted price. Perfect for your game day meal or late night eats. Part of My Cheesesteak offers a variety of cheesesteaks, loaded fries, and popular desserts, all delivered right to your door. Go to partofmycheesesteak.com to order with promo code PMC20 for 20% off. Why do you hate the Sky?
I have no reason to.
Angel Reese.
I couldn't care less about Angel Reese. I just hope they lose every single game.
Yeah, I don't feel that way about the
understand that.
Sky, and I also
I don't
just
understand
don't care.
I don't understand it. Actually, for this guy, you know what it was? I was downstairs watching ball. I try to watch ball when I get in with Blutman for 30 minutes every morning. They had an 11 a.m. Sky game on the other day, and Steven Cheah was rooting for them and like saying, "Oh, come on, Angel!" Like,
Well, I mean,
and
Steven,
and that made me start to hate them to the point where
you can't hold. Steven Cheah will make anyone hate anything.
I will say that it is seeing Che become like a diehard Sky and Cubs fan is a little off-putting.
it's
Well,
and I don't know why.
The Cubs part bothers me.
I'm not
Cubs
trying to
part is
gatekeep.
he's genuinely like interested in it, which I
And
like. He asked me
Sky?
questions. I said no, the Cubs.
Cubs,
Because Sky, I think he just bets the WNBA. I don't even know if he's
no. He was rooting. He was mad when like a chick would miss a 3 or something.
No, they were
like,
down like 40 in that game, so I don't
I-
think that happened. The
Have you ever watched a basketball game with Steven Cheah?
yes, I have.
It doesn't matter. Throw the score away.
Cubs. His son has gotten big into the Cubs, and I like it, except for the fact that he asked me. I walked in the other day after the home run derby, or no, it was the All-Star game. He's like, "Hey, why did the Cubs get rid of Kyle Schwarber?" And I was like, "God damn it! Like, why?" He's like, "He's really good. Why did they do that?" I was like, "God fucking."
They
damn
didn't
it."
even really get rid of him. They just let him.
They could have had him for $5 million.
He doesn't. He's never watched baseball.
But that's what
That's
I was
the
going to
funniest
say
part.
is like, how
No
do you
doubt.
get to be 38 years old
He just never.
without having a team? Like, how could that happen?
He just doesn't like base. He never liked baseball. I think his son likes baseball.
It's from a major metro area.
Yeah.
His son loves baseball.
Back-to-back Jacks, hot star for the whatever. Like that's just
Like,
having fun. Go back. Go
I
down.
feel like you have to earn your calling the Cubs the Cubbies.
Yeah, I
a
agree
little
with the
bit,
Cubbies
isn't it?
part.
This
You
is
know-
this one was. I was like, huh. So Pete Crow Armstrong was fucking around on the base paths, and some Red Sox fans took exception to it. And White Sox, Che said, "This is funny. Make baseball fun again."
That's okay. That's a
And-
pretty vanilla tweet.
I do think that
Some Red
I think I
Sox
said this a
fans are
couple weeks ago. When PCA starts pissing people off, that's when you know he's good.
Yeah.
Like he's been pissing people off, and other fan bases hate him.
Well, he looks like Scott Farkas from
Yeah.
Christmas Story. So, like, he has a very punchable, hateable face, but I love him.
It's just jarring.
Yeah, you just can't take anything Steven Cheah ever says seriously. I mean, he was legitimately upset when we put in, I think it was Birdie for like mop up duty, like in a blowout. He's like, "Why is there a guy throwing 45 miles an hour?" He didn't understand it.
Well, then I maybe you just watch and you root and you're not as vocal.
Maybe this is
He
the
doesn't-
punishment
you
for
can't-
Dave.
Listen, as someone who gets upset about Steven Cheah every day, you just have to just ignore him. You just have to ignore him.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
I'm a Steven Cheah guy.
No, but he can bother you about a lot of things. You got to just like pick your battles with
But I know
I
the way
do
he
love-
thinks too. I know he thinks like people are waiting for that.
what?
Like the Cubs takes. Like he's like, oh, people are expecting me to tweet Cubs now, so I got to put these out there.
Maybe.
I love how you have like this disdain for Steven Cheah, but you have like wrapped him into your life at the same time.
Oh yeah, no, I can't get rid of him. He's part of my everyday existence. It's awful. Absolutely
HVL
awful.
HVL first off the bench for the Sky. Let's go.
That's how he watches the games. Like, imagine sitting next to him for an 11 a.m.
That's a funny
Who's
tweet.
Atlanta?
That's a
the
funny
Atlanta. I think they were playing.
I mean,
Atlanta.
and look at. I mean, it got 12 likes. It's hard to do a 12 like one reply tweet in the middle of a work.
17.3K views though.
That's
That's a horrific tweet. We always make that joke, like what tweet could get the least amount of interaction. Like that's pretty close.
and like I don't know who HVL is.
Haley
Van
Lith.
Lith.
Okay. But like, how many people know that? Apparently, a lot
I
of people
still
know.
Yeah, we all do.
I knew
Okay.
that.
All right.
Well, she played for like 4 different colleges.
Yeah.
She was in the Final Four like
Okay.
4 different times.
USA 3-on-3 basketball team.
She got-
Cover of a bunch of stuff. You know,
she got
pretty
roughed
popular.
up by
Yeah.
Galen Clark. Yeah, just a quick.
I
statement.
do think
That would be a punishment for Dave though too.
What?
Like you have to watch a game with Steven Cheah, and he just asks you questions about everything that's going on the whole.
Yeah. That would be a good punishment.
You should go to Cubs White Sox with him and
I think I'm
Sit
going
next to
2 of the
him.
games.
in his Cubs garb.
Is that this weekend?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at Sox Park, Friday through Sunday. We do have the Baldstool guys coming in for our reunion.
Nice.
Oh,
Our
nice.
8-month reunion.
See yours. It's not even that exciting anymore because
It's not.
Looks.
It looks, you just look good.
Yeah.
How is it? I used to be, even with the new hair, terrified to take a hat off.
Mm-hmm.
I still got the residual fear.
Nah.
Let's see the sides. Yeah. Yeah, you look good.
Yeah.
And
How painful was it to say that?
No, it's not. Listen, I'm a fucking, what are you talking about? I'm a White Sox Dave guy.
That
You
doesn't.
You walked to work.
I'm a White Sox
That-
Dave guy.
While that can be true, that also, like,
As long as
for
you're not
me,
stealing my
like, I'm a
charity
Chief
money, I'm
guy.
a fan of you.
I'm a chief guy. No,
Yeah.
that just went to the charity.
Yeah.
All that money. I didn't get any of that money. While I'm a chief guy, I hope he fails at everything he does. Like same with
I
the
root
league.
for your
Yeah.
success.
I think being a guy means you root for.
That's
we gotta
fine.
get that
I'm-
therapist back.
I root for
There's
your
some issues
success.
here.
Yeah.
There's some issues.
He roots for me to fail at everything I do. Yet if I have success, it's good for you, but you still want me to fail.
At most things, yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't want our pocket. Like obviously there's exceptions to that rule, but like if you were, I'm just throwing things out there. If you were doing like actual shoot the puck at the United Center, I would root for you to make the
Yeah, that's
biggest
fine.
possible ass of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would root for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I root for you. Yeah, no, if you did,
Yeah.
if you threw out the first pitch, I'd root against you. But
Yes.
I root for you overall in life.
Yeah.
So I like your new hair.
Speaking of hair, and in the same vein here, you did say during the whole Baldstool, video process that you would get the Dustin Poirier haircut, the zero fade, which is
I
just
actually
that.
I wanted to give him a shout out.
Well, that's
Oh,
why,
okay.
that's why I brought him up.
Yeah.
Is it-
I think I'm gonna do that next summer. I'm toying with
Give
the
him a
idea-
shout out next summer. He just
No.
retired. Oh,
Do the no
oh, got it.
because it's technically supposed to grow through 18 months, as long as 18 months.
Oh,
That's
so next summer you're gonna do the Dustin Poirier.
yeah, that'll
haircut.
be when it's fully grown in.
Are you not cutting it until then?
I would like to do the Vincent Vega. That's just gonna take some time,
That'd be a good look for you.
Okay.
which is basically the max.
Yeah.
How long did it take Max to grow his hair? Have you ever asked him that?
I think he's been growing it since college.
Yeah, probably,
So
right?
it's probably like
5, 6,
7,
7
8 years.
Yeah.
That's a real question. Is a hair versus hair bet? When's that coming on PMT?
They've toyed with it. I think both the guys they look good with long
Yeah.
hair. They shouldn't
Yeah.
change it.
Yeah, but I think PFT said if there was like an NFC championship.
He did do. I think he said. I think it was Trevor Lawrence. We had Trevor Lawrence on, and
I saw
'cause
that.
we've told Trevor Lawrence no quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl with long hair. That just hasn't happened. So if he won the Super Bowl, would he cut his hair, and then PFT and Max would do it as well? And he considered it. So we'll see.
I'll say this: I used to be absolutely terrified of the thought of doing a shaved head bet. Now, I think it'd be stupid because I would do it. I'm like, all right, fucking shave it. I don't care.
Yeah, you would look good.
Yeah.
You ran that experiment.
Yeah.
Look good.
So
You look good.
Everybody's rooting for you.
much everybody's dismay. Wait until I start lifting weights again, Dan.
Go for it. What do I care?
That's a bridge that
Are you
I
trying to
haven't
fight me or
quite.
something?
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe.
Bullshit.
Oh, I had one last thing
Yeah,
before we end.
yeah.
Since you obviously talked at length about how you locked me up in basketball, and that's my sport. What happened
Oh.
with me hitting more home runs than you and farther home runs than you as a 40-year-old, and that's not my sport.
I'm glad you brought this up.
Yeah.
This is holding me accountable to the extreme. That was a pathetically embarrassment of a display.
I'm better at
baseball.
baseball than you.
You can say that right now, and I have nothing to say. That was, I think.
I hit like 10 more home runs
Yeah.
than you. I'm 40.
Now, I
hit
did
one that
have
was
a- I
40,
did have-
400 feet.
You did? I did have a round with the eye patch, but
That's
it
not
matters.
10. You didn't go
Not
10 for 10 at any
It's not-
point.
So here, I'm not making excuses. This is what it was. My first round, I went 8 of 10. And I was just up there nice and easy. And then I found out we got the Rapsodo out, and then I was trying to hit the ball too far. And you can't do that in baseball. I thought I could physically make up for it because I'm such a specimen. I didn't, and I couldn't. It was bad. And I was legitimately angry with myself. Like,
I loved it. I loved it.
I had just
You were
lost.
so mad that I was able to just pop him over Oppo. You were so mad.
And
I was
he
just making a mockery of you.
Dan was living in your brain too, because he was the one saying you got to swing harder, and then that's
I
when you
did. I
started
might have said
swinging
that
harder.
because I did hit one 399.8.
What was the difference? Do you know?
What do you mean?
In home runs?
I think I had 10 more.
10 more, yeah.
Yeah.
It was
crazy,
bad.
Eddie, isn't it?
I was embarrassed.
That is crazy.
Didn't you have a jam
He's a
thumb
baseball-
too?
Yeah.
Oh.
I fucked my hands up pretty bad.
I mean, I still almost.
Eight
lot.
home runs.
Suck at memes.
Yeah. That's.
Damn.
I mean, listen. 4th overall as a 40-year-old.
Yeah.
Come on.
63 to 55.
My body was broken after that. Went out and pitched 16-inch softball the next night. Won the game. No big deal. Still got
Hey,
it.
look what David Wu something said. Like I
David Wu who?
on the side. You see it? He tagged
Oh.
me.
Probably White Sox Dave,
What'd it
not
say?
because he was great or anything, but because he was.
I responded.
mildly
Well,
mediocre.
my response isn't there for some reason, but I responded to him and I said it was a pathetic embarrassment. I'm ashamed of myself. I expect better of myself, and I can't have that. That was bad for the team. That was bad for morale.
Yeah, you were
I
the
kept
first
us there
pick.
longer.
You were the first pick.
Yeah.
Was this
Or second pick overall.
technically the third? But
No,
Kadick was above me.
I bet you he thought that you were going to hit more than Kadick.
I promise you he did. I failed him, and it was gross. I'm
Bad GMing by Hank though.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Was that the game notes, Dave? You're just like, I need to hit the weight room? Is that why you said you're going to start lifting?
That's so.
You didn't finish below Dan because you weren't strong enough.
I need to hit the ball farther though next year, and I need to swing harder. If I'm stronger, that will give me more room for error. So like things that were 5 feet short of that little 200-foot fence might be 5 foot over them.
I'll give you lessons if you need them.
We can do that. Your ability to inside out the ball to the right center gap.
That was when my hands were dead. I had nothing left in the tank.
You were still squaring the
So
ball
I
and
was
hitting
just-
it with authority. That's all.
I
that
couldn't get the
matters.
bat through the zone, so I was just like, I'm just going to throw the bat and just go oppo.
My attack angle was pathetic. That's what it was. Too hard down. I was just beating the ball into the ground a lot, not getting the backspin I desired.
Oh.
Damn.
I've been thinking about.
Glad
this a
you've
lot.
identified the
I've
problem.
been thinking. I did a die. My bat path is horrible. It was
Yeah,
too-
Yeah.
it was really bad.
People were talking about that on the
Yeah, it
show.
was really bad. Really,
Yeah.
really bad.
Oh, I had a note for you. Did you watch the Rob Ford doc?
Yeah,
I watched it. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
liked it.
I watched it last night.
Yeah,
What a time.
he was awesome. Crazy. What a nutball.
I know.
Just a crack smoking, fat old Canadian politician.
He was Trump before Trump in terms of the politics.
Yeah.
Like, just like, here's a video of you doing crack. It's like, that wasn't me. Or like, that's
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 very
fake.
clearly you.
yeah.
Again.
It's fake.
Again. The way
Yeah,
it's-
again.
Again. I'm not answering this.
I forgot about the pussy comment. That was so funny.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh,
He was
dude.
like, there was a woman in his office who accused him of saying that he was coming on to her, and said like, I'll eat your pussy, and he was like, as it refers to this woman saying I'd eat her pussy, I'm happily married and I got more than enough to eat at home. He said that in like a real press conference.
Unlike live news.
Yeah.
The lady's like, I don't know if we can air that, but
Yeah.
we just did.
Yeah, more than enough to eat at home.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I saw you watch the Amy documentary.
That was insane.
It was very good.
Everyone's looking for that. That was crazy.
Yeah, I got to watch that. Was it long?
3
Yeah.
three episodes, but
In and
less than an hour, and it's like you'll bang them out
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
consecutively. Are you a true crime guy?
I like it.
A little bit.
Dabble.
This is like, what the fuck?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
How in the where in the fuck she go?
do you know Eddie at night he sits up watching Ring camera videos?
Yeah.
Like
Other
live ones?
No.
Oh, other people's?
Yeah, like people who post it when it's like, oh, a clown rang my doorbell, and it's like compilations.
Oh, that's weird.
Dude, it's
yeah.
pretty scary.
That's weird.
It's a big YouTube channel. There's a couple of them.
Oh, it's like a YouTube. Like,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Like it's like there's two. There's Mr. Nightmare and Chilling Scares.
Huh.
Yeah, and it's just like the top 10 weirdest things, and it's like all like setups, you know, or like home invasions and stuff.
Okay.
It's very scary.
I know Chief has gotten hit with this algo here and there, but a lot of my Instagram algorithm is just people building cabins in the
Shelters.
woods.
That's
And
pretty cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And along the way, for whatever reason, it made its way to my YouTube algorithm. I literally watched a 55-minute video of a little Thailand chick who was like this tall build a log cabin in the woods from scratch yesterday morning.
Good for her.
155 minutes. I didn't know it was 55 minutes long, but after like 30 minutes of me sitting on the couch watching this video, I'm like, I can't. It could go all day. I will not stop.
Were you high?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And you guys get on me for watching soccer.
What's wrong with watching people build stuff in the woods?
I'll do it for like 30 seconds at a clip. I'm not doing it for 55 minutes.
Well, you haven't tried it yet.
Trying to do the WSD cam.
Yeah.
Built an outhouse, an outside kitchen, like grilling area. She had a loft. She had like this beautiful
This is like your dream.
mosaic walkway that she built. Like all the mortar was built out of mud and water. It was fucking great, Dan. I'm telling you.
I've watched those videos. They're
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Do you never said anything about Poirier?
Yeah, where's the shout out, bro?
You got on the top of my hair. I love Dustin Poirier.
coming next year.
He is the reason that I started watching UFC. It was the summer of 2020. He just got finished his Fight Island fight against Dan Hooker. I didn't know who Dustin Poirier was. I didn't know who Dan Hooker was. I didn't know what was going on with the UFC. I watched that fight replay and then like 10 or 12 straight more of Dustin Poirier's fights early on in his career, and from that moment, I've been a diehard, massive UFC fan. I almost choked up yesterday or on Saturday night when he threw his gloves in the middle of the ring. I thank that guy for giving me entertainment for the last 5 years because it's one of the only things that I've actually looked forward to on a week-to-week basis, considering the state of all my fucking teams I root for. So I want to give him a quick shout out. I love UFC, and I know you're a big UFC fan, and I love Dustin Poirier. Just such a badass and such an awesome career.
I watched it. He put up a good fight. Never really seemed like he was ever going to win, but
It didn't. I thought the fight itself was it was fine. I had him to win, which sucked, but it's fine.
yeah, legend.
Legend.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
No.
No, good show.
All right. We will.
I'll be out next week.
all right.
Week.
On next week, and
Yeah.
we will
Where you guys
see
Where is
Friday.
Great Week?
Philly, Baltimore, DC.
Ooh,
Ooh,
gritty.
All right. We'll see you guys on Friday.